So the one rule is never get emotionally attached to your clients and the case.
Have you ever defended someone that you know that is guilty by evidence?
I'm sorry, I can't say that because when cannot. I'm Navin Kumar and I'm an advocate and solicitor of Malaya. Being a criminal lawyer, I don't think any parent would be happy with that at the start. Typical, every family would want a doctor in their family. So I was in the mindset that, yeah, I'm going to be a doctor. And one idol of mine, the late Karpal Singh, when he passed away was actually the day that I decided I wanted to be a lawyer. Most of the matters that I do are robbery, theft and drug cases. So okay, this is the late, great Mr. Gerard Lazarus. He is known as the poor man's lawyer. He actually taught all of us on how to help the needy, be a lawyer to anyone who needs you. Just don't always look at the money. He's an amazing guy, and the late Gerard Lazarus is the OG of Klang. A lot of rules that we have to follow as lawyers. We are not allowed to advertise ourselves. If you see every law firm, no matter how big the firm is, the signboard outside their office is the same black and white, square-shaped or rectangle-shaped signboard. That is because that is the regulation. The Bar Council believes that it should be equal in regard to the signboards. Okay, now we are on the way to meet the client's sister for the drug matter. We spoke to the client via video call last week. He's in prison at the moment awaiting trial. So the sister wants to meet us and get to know the status of the case and what's going to happen during the trial. So we just let her know what's going to happen and give her a bit of confidence in her brother's case.
How are you feeling about this?
It's quite a promising case since the drugs were not found on him. It was found in a common place where anyone could have accessed. Thus, it's quite a good case in our terms. It's a good case.
Have you ever defended someone that you know that is guilty by evidence?
I'm sorry, I can't say that because when cannot. I'm supposed to tell everyone that my client is always innocent.
Okay.
Where's the mic?
Hold up.
I think it's next to you. Hi guys. Before that, I will tell you that we spoke to your brother last week on video call, so he's well aware of what's happening.
Oh, you could speak to him?
Yeah, through video call. We got a link.
Because sir, my brother, he really didn't have any drugs on him to my knowledge. So how are you all going to challenge?
Correct. As what we spoke to your brother, he said that drugs was found adjacent to his house, opposite his house, near a garage, whereby at the garage there was a small tokong, Chinese tokong. It was underneath the stone they found the drugs. So it is very difficult for the prosecution to prove the nexus of possession between your brother
What
and
is
his brother.
nexus, sir?
Nexus is the importance, the link to your brother. It will be quite an easy-going case.
Can win.
I can't promise you that you can win. We are just like doctors. You know, if you have a sickness, you go and see a doctor. You know, no doctor can promise you will come out fine.
If lose really, then what will happen to my brother, sir?
If lose, so now it's in prosecution stage, we'll go to a defense stage and we will call our witnesses. Suspect B1 and B2 ditangkap.
Correct.
Because they went and called him here, they didn't arrest immediately.
They brought him to the garage,
Fantastic.
arrested him, only then told him to show the drugs. The law is the same. The law doesn't state section 15 is for Indian, section 16 is for Malay, section 17 is for Chinese, line. It's the same law. And it all depends on who does it.
Then why do people or the authorities have prejudice towards Indians?
I beg to differ on that. For me, I believe it all depends on the person who does it. If in a group of 10 Indian people and there's a Malay guy there, all of them are involved in a crime, then you have data of having 10 Indian criminals and 1 Malay, simply because at the time of the scene there are 10 Indians and 1 Malay. So it's not just because the police wants to catch all Indian guys, it's just that happen to be there are more Indians at the scene. This is our client's house. Main road, garage, jungle. This is the Tokong Cina. These two neighbors, according to what our client has said, are Chinese. So the access of them to this Tokong is equally the same as the access of our client. But it doesn't make sense why our client would go to this Tokong and pray.
Yeah, because anybody is accessible to the Tokong, so they cannot infer possession from an unknown place in between all the leaves and grass over there and say that belongs to our client.
Correct. And I believe there was no arrest made to any other neighbors, only our client.
On top of that, they didn't find any belongings, wrongful, unlawful belongings
On the
our client or in his house.
Correct. Everything was only here.
So the garage is a shared garage. Anyone can be in control of the drugs, not necessarily our client.
Correct. Photos. Yeah, this is the barang case. This is the drugs that were found in the black plastic bag.
Beneath the stone, opposite the toko.
Correct.
Fantastic.
If there's more money involved, is it easier for the accused to get away?
So the more money you pay, it's only you paying the lawyer. Yes, lawyers vary, their charges, their fees vary. If you are willing to pay to a good lawyer, a great lawyer, do it. It doesn't mean that that money is going anywhere. It's the fee that you're paying for a lawyer who you know or can defend you in court. So we just have a last video call with him on Monday. His trial is on Wednesday.
Okay.
And we'll get it done on Wednesday. I think it's simple that if you don't do something wrong, if you are afraid you have done something wrong, many people come and say that, oh, you lawyers are not scared of police officers. The same, you are supposed to not be scared as well, unless you have done something. No police is suddenly just going to stop you there and say, you have caused robbery if you have not done anything. Everyone should know their rights as a Malaysian. When a police stops you, standard, if you know your rights as a Malaysian, they will not be able to abuse their power simply because you already know what to say. It's when you go there and you're like, I don't know this, I don't know that. You are giving the leeway to the police officer to do anything simply because he knows you do not know your rights as a Malaysian.